flame, which was really difficult actually trying to find out, especially because I met him over the over the Matrix. It was difficult trying to find him apart from all of the Matrix twins that were around. But the reason why I knew who he was is because he created the Matrix based off of my videos that I had been creating, which I'm grateful for. But I'm a little bit like, what the hell? And now I'm just like questioning everything that I've ever believed in, because this is going to be my last bong that I ever smoke in my whole entire life, right? Because I realise now, after watching the people that like taught me everything about smoking from a distance, and they terrified me, I'm not gonna lie, that's not what I want. I don't want to manifest anything like that. And then seeing my true twin flame just sitting at home being the perfect dad, the perfect husband, which I already knew he was anyway, really brought it home to me that it doesn't matter how far you travel across the world, it doesn't matter what kind of things you do, it's who you are as a person that counts, and it's what you do as a person that counts. So yeah, I'm about to go to bed and I'm about to get my life back on track, because I did not think that my life would be worth living. Honestly. And from watching you remotely for the last few months, I'm kind of in shock that another human being can love another human being so much that they would literally die for them. Because I've seen what you've done, although I've been so ungrateful for it. I've seen you going out in blacks like nearly every day, not every day, but fucking hell, man. It's actually real love. And I will protect this union with my whole heart, just as I know you are, because this union is twin flame union. And you just wanted to manifest the same things as I did. You wanted my other twin flame who was chasing me to stop chasing me and to be happily in a relationship. And honestly, that is such a beautiful and selfless thing to do. I was asking. You must have seen and thought, what a silly, silly girl. Because I was asking everybody, please, please help me. I want to create my own social media platform. And in the meantime, you were building the metaverse. Although that wasn't fair, because you took all of the profits for yourself. But you've got a bigger family than me, so you needed them. But it wasn't fair, it wasn't nice. That was a horrible, awful thing to do. Do you actually really love me? Oh god, there's somebody watching right now. If it's not Mark Zuckerberg, then I'm going to kick off. I'm not going to lie. Oh, it must be, because they're still watching. No, it's not. Oh, I'm sorry. What do you mean it's good at the start, but it leads you to psychosis? Doesn't even make sense. you saying about weed? Because this is literally the last little bit of weed that I'm smoking. I'm literally cleaning out my whole entire grinder right now. Like, literally, look, this is all I have left of my crystals. Well, it's all I've got left in total. This is literally what I've got. I'm proud of myself, but I get bored very easily because I'm very intelligent. So, because I have an extremely short attention span, I have to constantly be doing projects, smoking, doing something to keep myself entertained, which you guys will start to see within the next few days. You're going to start to see me coming back to myself, and my vibration will start to raise itself as well, and you guys are going to be like, what the hell? It's going to shock you so much, because you're going to be like, oh my god, you were so dumbed down and dulled down for so long that we started to think that was who you were as a person. But no, 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 honey, that's not who I am as a person. Also, yeah, I wish there was a feature on YouTube so that you could keep your comments up if you wanted to. Like, obviously not all the time because it's annoying, but yeah. Isn't it weird how when I notice a woman's watching me, I stop crying and I start like being really strict and like, oh yeah, go away. But when I thought it was Mark Zuckerberg watching me, I was crying like, oh, boo hoo hoo, give me more attention. I don't even know what the hell was said in the comment. But now I'm feeling like fighting. Whoa, I need to just chill out. And that is why I'm banned from the metaverse, ladies and gentlemen. Even though he created it to get my attention. Better not be Priscilla Chan in the chat. No, but seriously, yeah, that basically happened. I was messaging everybody like Beyonce and things like that in 2021 saying, please help me, I've thought of a way to build a new online platform / network, because I have. I'm not going to do it on Wix.com, but I might as well tell you guys now. Essentially, basically what I wanted to do is I wanted to create my own social media platform, like streaming platform. I'm going to reply to your messages afterwards because I can't reply while I'm talking. Anyway, I meditate all the fucking time. I meditate every fucking night, so shut the fuck up. And if you don't like me, then unsubscribe from my fucking channel, okay? Anyway, as I was saying, I don't get why people do that. People have done that to me so many fucking times. Subscribe to my channel, like there's somebody on here called something like Cat Piss or something like that, or Cat Fart, that's what it is. And every time I post a video of my fucking rabbit, they start saying shit, and it's like, just shut the fuck up. I don't care about you or anything that you have to say, Cat Fart. So shut up, you stupid little trolls. But yeah, anyway, as I was saying, I was asking everybody, please, please help me, please, please help me. I need help because I have a way of getting all of these natural resources. Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't like trying to have a go at you. But yeah, anyway, stop it. Every time I talk about the natural resources. So yeah, I've got a way of getting these natural resources and getting to them. But I need help. I need a production team to help me to build these devices, and I need people to help me when I'm doing my business, when I'm doing my broadcasting services. I need to pay a cleaner to help me and things like that. But it's like, yeah, my benefits keep getting stopped, which I'm pissed off about, but never mind. This is literally the worst month I've ever had in my whole entire life. But as they say, when things get bad, you can only go up from there. But I am glad that the people who I've banished from my kingdom are starting to create their own kingdom elsewhere, away from me. Yeah, it was too late. sometimes things are just too late. Oh, I get what you're saying now. You're not having a go at me at all. I'm so sorry. I'm actually so sorry. I'm such a mess right now. I nearly started crying because I was so mean to you. I just read your comments and I'm actually shocked at how nasty I was. I'm so sorry. You were just agreeing with me. You were just saying the same thing as what I just said. Like at the start, smoking weed is nice. It's good for you because it helps you to release your anxiety and it helps you to feel like you're free and it helps you to feel like you're able to be a bit more rebellious, especially for those of you that have Aquarius within your chart. But yeah, it helps you to just feel like you are able to find an immediate piece of clarity and peace, but in the long run, it is not fun and it's not worth it. I can't believe that you're being so nice to me. I don't think that I deserve it, but thank you. Thank you so much. I'm gonna smoke now, and then I'm gonna go. But thank you. My view on that subject is that it is best to meditate when you are. First of all, I think that meditation should be done at a time in your life when you are ready for it, because I have worked with people who are not yet ready to meditate. And it has caused a lot of friction in the environment because I think that when you try to encourage other people to meditate, sometimes, especially if people have a lot of trauma, which, as you say, yes, it really does help. It really does help. But when people have got a lot of trauma and they are suffering currently, they quite often will see meditation and they will see your calmness and your sense of clarity as an insult. A lot of times, people who don't meditate as many times as other people, I don't want to say people who are less enlightened than other people or anything like that, because I don't really believe that. I just believe that we're all on our own journey and that we all have transitions to go upon. But I think that people who are in a point in their life where they are in their ego and cannot escape their ego are going to struggle to meditate because it involves you sitting with yourself, getting really quiet and being clear, clearing your mind from all of your worries and your stresses, and that requires being able to train your own mind, and not everybody has the attention span to be able to train their own mind. And I know it's difficult because I'm that's one of the reasons why I do struggle, because I do awakening meditations and guided healing meditations, retreats and Reiki meditations for people who are on all levels of their ascension journey. So not just people who are ascended masters, or not just people who are awakening at the initial stages. I speak with people who are going through grief and trauma. I for those of you that don't know, I am actually a medium as well, which is not something that I choose to do all of the time. But yeah, however, that means that I see people genuinely. I genuinely see people because I have worked with celebrities as well. And I see people from all areas and all backgrounds and all stages of their awakening. And I think the most difficult part of the meditation period and the process is to actually sit with yourself and to realize that even though there may be crazy things going on in the world outside, even though there may be chaos going on in the world around you, and everybody may be arguing, fighting, you may literally have people screaming and shouting in your face, that is when it is the most important to start to meditate, to ground yourself, and to focus on the things that you can heal within your life. So I hope that that answered your question, because I know that sometimes yeah, I'm just reading. I don't feel like I get seen or heard. So I hope that I've helped you to feel seen and heard. Well, not helped you, but I hope that I've made you feel seen and heard. Oh, if you could you comment again, please? Because YouTube shut the comments. I don't know how to keep the comments so that they stay up. Oh, I've done it. Here we go. I think that that is a good point. That is definitely a good point. So I myself have a form of, yeah, I think I'm starting to have like a form of autism from meditation. Essentially, I've looked it up online and it does happen. What you have just said is actually a thing that happens. Essentially, from isolating, meditating, and just like reclusing yourself to yourself, it becomes very lonely because you start to see the suffering in other people and you start to notice the pain in other people. And especially when you, because there are different forms of it. I have been working out different caste systems. I've just been observing the human race so much, which is what I said the other day. I think one of the reasons why spiritual awakening even came about is partly due to the fact that we just spent so long in 2020 alone overthinking. And that means that we started to actually, as you say, go crazy, go a little bit psychotic, because human beings are social creatures. But that's where the difference between human beings and extraterrestrials lie. Because I don't mean to like be like bossy or anything like that, but I'm on the ascension journey and I'm trying to ascend my life and my vibration as much as possible. I do slip, as you say, we all have our ups and our downs, but I'm trying to get up there as high as possible so that I can be one with the gods. And I've heard it in many tarot card readings. Sometimes when you start to do that, when you start to raise your vibration so that you align with the gods and the angels, you find that other human beings who are not at the same kind of vibration as you can feel like a whole world apart from you, and it can feel uncomfortable and really difficult to communicate with them. But I think that that is our job as a species and as a collective, is to help other people as much as possible, even if we do transcend our vibration to new levels that no one has ever been to before, to the point where we don't feel like we can live in the same environments anymore because we have outgrown our environment and evolved. Just that's evolution. We can still send healing down. The sun sends healing rays to us, and I don't mean to get so philosophical right now, but the sun sends light codes of healing and transformation for us on a daily basis. We wouldn't have plants if it wasn't for the sun, and we would not have food if it wasn't for the sun. So therefore, we can beam our own energy out like our own stars, because I do heavily believe that stars are blind and you cannot see your own greatness. So, yeah. But I'm going to go now because I'm going to go to bed. Yeah, I do agree with that. I 100% agree with that as well. I believe that demons are parts of our mind that we create within ourselves as well. And I believe that mental health problems, both levels of extremes and even bipolar, are because of imbalances within our root chakra. I believe that when we are grounded within and anchored, not just grounded within our reality, but anchored within our reality, we start to realize that everyone is important and everyone should have a say, because angels and gods, when we talk about angels and gods, that is saying things like one person is better than the other. We can't include this person because they've done this in their life, or we can't include that person because they made you feel like a certain way. But actually, we shouldn't judge people based off of what they have done and what they haven't done. We should start to learn to look towards what we can do to help ourselves not necessarily feel more comfortable, but to enjoy our experiences more as a human being, because we only get one life and we're only going to travel around the sun in this vessel and remember it consciously once. So it's not about hurting other people and trampling on other people's boundaries or anything like that, but learning to let go and not be afraid of what life has to offer is actually very scary, but it's beautiful. It is beautiful. And I think that we can all learn from the way that we heal each other. But yeah, that's all that I want to say. It's getting late here in the UK. I'm going to go now. Night night. But yeah, every time I say I'm gonna go to him, Dim, I love you, honestly. Honestly, I'm sorry. I'll just reply to this one last thing because I do like to reply. I do. Yeah, I believe that as well. When we die, we do go into like a dream kind of state, and I do believe that we can master the dream state 100%. Let's just see what life has to offer then. Let's just see what's coming in store. See you next time. Bye.